I'll dust off the old pledge first thing in the morning sometimes.
I haven't said that
With
for
liberty
years.
and mustaches for all. What the fuck are you doing? The fucking Pledge of Allegiance. What does it look like? Hashtag on God.
Brewstew is back with part 3 of school in the 90s. Now, like I said, I'm not a 90s kid, so let's see if some of our experiences are the same or different. If you have to hit that like button and sub button, let's get to it. All right, y'all, this is Brewstew, public school in the 90s, part 3. Let's get to it. We've seen a part 1, and I think we've seen 2.
Right,
That's
public
2?
school in the
I don't know.
90s,
Maybe.
part 3. Ah, neat. Another school
Yes,
episode
sir.
that nobody asked for. Cool.
Hey,
Sweet. Look, this is the last episode I'm doing of this series, okay? After this, I'll go back to talking about the Power Rangers and wrestling from the WWF Attitude Era. But right now, I'm talking about what public school is like in the 90s, okay? All right? Is that fine?
Break it down
and
for
the first
me.
thing that I want to
Explain
talk
to me
about
what y'all want to
is
do.
school jobs.
Now, back in my
like
day,
line
there were a
leader?
plethora of little jobs that you'd have to do.
Line leader was the best one.
For instance, sometimes you got to be the paper passer outer
Yep,
and pass
I hated
back
that
all the
one.
graded papers. You know, see how badly your friends fuck up their spelling test and shit. Holy
That's
hell,
right.
a 47%. God damn, have fun digging ditches and sucking dick for money for the rest of your life, Eric, you fucking piece of shit. Or maybe perhaps it was
Oh my
finally
gosh.
your week to be the goddamn line leader. You remember that?
Man, yeah, I don't understand, bro. In kindergarten or like elementary school from like 5th grade down, not 5th, probably like 3rd grade down, when you got anointed the line leader, that was like one of the president job, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, honestly, there wasn't a much better feeling, you feel me? The hose was on you, everybody was on you. I was like, shh. You know what I'm saying? We in the hallways, keep it quiet. Then ain't nothing was touching line leader, bro. That was
All right,
it.
everybody, we got a guest speaker today. So I want a nice, neat, orderly
I'm trying
line
to tell
while we
you.
go down to the auditorium to listen
Some of
to
y'all
a
wasn't ever the
crackhead
line
tell
leaders
us
in the
not to
shows.
smoke crack. You got it? And of course, somebody always had to be the caboose at the end of the line, a job that, nobody gave a shit about.
In the front.
Okay, I'm the caboose. Everybody move along now. Shut the fuck up, caboose. We don't gotta listen to you. But I gotta say, out of all the school jobs, I think that school crossing guard was the most pointless. I mean, you got your little belt and your stupid flag on a stick,
No, we ain't
standing
never
on
had
the
this one.
street corner like a glorified parking cone, while all the kids walking to school just ignored your ass anyways.
What?
Well, stop walking. I am the law. Shut the fuck up, crossing guard. We don't gotta listen to you.
Why y'all spitting on
Bitch-ass
everybody?
crossing guard. You don't know shit. School jobs. They were important, all right? Hashtag fuck the caboose. All right,
Yo.
next up. What do we got?
Oh
The
my
Pledge
god.
of Allegiance.
Yeah, facts.
All right, now I know kids still do the Pledge of
I don't
Allegiance
think
in
they do
class,
anymore.
but I feel like it was a bit more emphasized back when I was a kid. I mean, it was
I
basically
don't
how
really
we
think they do
started
anymore.
every school day, for
Every
Christ's
day,
sake.
bro.
You'd wake your ass up and eat a toaster strudel for breakfast. You'd
Yep.
take your ass to school, and then you'd fucking...
Pledge your allegiance to the United States of America.
Fact.
And to me, it's kind of funny. I mean, do you remember what it was like saying the pledge when you were in the 1st grade? We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We could hardly wipe our ass, for Christ's sake. We could have been pledging our allegiance to fucking Jabberjaw the Shark for all we knew. You'd
That's
have
a
kids
fact.
that would only know like 60% of the words, just totally butchering the pledge and shit.
What area
One
do you?
nation, on God, invisible, with
Liberty
liberty
and justice
and
for all.
mustaches for all. The end. But hey, we did the best we could, all right? It's the goddamn Pledge of Allegiance. Hell, to this day as an adult, I'll dust off the old pledge first
Oh,
thing in the
hell
morning
no.
sometimes.
I haven't
With
said that for
liberty
years.
and mustaches for all. What the fuck are you doing? The fucking Pledge of Allegiance. What does it look like? Hashtag
There you
on
go.
God. Hashtag invisible. All right, next up, we definitely got to talk about...
Blood sport matches in the
Blood
lunchroom.
sport
Ha!
matches?
That's important to note that back
What does
when I
that
was a kid,
mean?
there were 2 things that you did not want to be labeled as.
Okay.
Number 1 was a jabroni, which we didn't really know what that was, but we definitely knew we didn't want to be one, that's for sure. And number 2
Okay, what
was
else?
a wuss. And a wuss was apparently anybody that had any fucking common sense whatsoever. Because the only way you
Nah,
could prove
facts.
that
What's
you were
blood
not
sports?
a wuss was to take part in these fucking blood sport
What is
matches
that?
in the lunchroom. Yeah, I'm talking about games like good old-fashioned bloody
Okay.
knuckles. You know,
Nah,
where
yeah,
you
we
take
did
turns
bloody
punching
knuckles.
each other's fists until
Yeah.
somebody cries or fractures a metacarpal. You know, kid shit. That sort
That's
of thing.
facts.
Well, our little version of bloody knuckles was a little different because we would take turns flinging a fucking quarter at the other person's fist, you know, until somebody cried or fractured a metacarpal.
Are you playing Bloody Knuckles by yourself? I'll play with you. I'm
What
not
the-
easy.
Hey, she said
This
she's not
was
a
all
wuss.
just to show
You gotta
how
respect
big
it.
and bad we were, and that we definitely were not a fucking wuss. And if that wasn't bad
Okay.
enough, sometimes we'd
I never
even
played that
give each
version.
other eraser burns on purpose. You remember eraser burns? You remember that shit? When some psychopath,
though?
aka your fucking best friend, would whip out an eraser and just scrub the shit out of the back of your hand until your skin fell off?
I would've hit it with the back of my
fucking
hand after
fun
that.
times. I don't know what kind of Tyler Durden shit we were up to back then, but it was stupid as hell. Look, you see? no skin on the back of my hand. You see how tough I am? Well, I can see how fucking stupid you are, I can tell you that. You're gonna get MRSA or some shit.
Yo.
What the fuck is the matter with you? Well, what can I say? Boys will be boys and all that shit,
I
right?
guess.
Blood sport matches in the lunchroom. Hashtag don't be a wuss. All right, so we've reached the final
went a little
topic.
too hard
And
for a
that, of course,
demonstration.
is
The Pizza Hut Bucket Program.
Man. I'm gonna let him elaborate on this.
Now,
before
I don't
get
know
into it.
where the Pizza Hut
'Cause-
Bucket program came from, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that it was probably Bill Clinton's ass. Why not? Maybe like the Secretary of Education was in the Oval Office like, Bill, what the fuck? We can't get first graders to read books. Oh, man, we can't? How about we try, I don't know,
Hey, that was good
pizza-based
motivation.
reading incentives? Bill, what the fuck? That's a great idea.
That was the best
yeah,
idea.
I know it is. All right, so the
Play that
concept
joint.
of the Pizza Hut Bucket program was pretty simple. First, everybody in your class got these little pins with these fucking 5 assholes on them, and every time you'd read an entire book, you got a little sticker medallion to put on the pin. And once you got all 5,
You got a free Pizza Hut personal pan pizza.
Ooh, that was
cool,
kind of
neat.
fire.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit took the fucking world by storm. It
Ours
was so
wasn't like that. It was a
popular
little
that our
different. I
teacher would have to
forget.
quiz kids just to make sure that they actually, read the book and they weren't cheating. Yeah, I just got done reading this Very Hungry Caterpillar. Can I get a sticker now?
I remember
you
that
did
book,
ya?
bro.
Well, tell me, what
Oh
the
my
fuck
gosh.
happens to the Very Hungry Caterpillar at the end? Oh, he got AIDS and died. No, the
enough.
fuck he didn't, Eric. He got fat as hell, and then he turned into a pretty-ass butterfly.
Hey,
No
yeah.
pizza sticker for you fucking bullshitter, you. But I
Damn,
gotta say,
Eric
I
is having
did
a
the
bad
Pizza
day.
Hut Bucket program the correct way. I'd like read all those Choose Your Adventure Goosebump books and try to pick the
Classics.
wrong decision on purpose just to end the book quickly. Your
That's a
pet
classic.
poodle is possessed by the devil. If you decide to hide in the basement, turn to page 12. If you decide to hide under a table, turn to page 45. Fuck it, I
you
guess
tryna
I'll hide
speed
under the
past.
table. Let's see. Yeah, you're fucking dead, you stupid asshole. The end. Oh, sweet. Yes, done. Another
Yeah,
book
the
down.
Goosebumps
All
is
right.
so
Well, you
goated,
bet
bro.
your ass when I got that 5th fucking medallion sticker, I walked in my local Pizza Hut like a goddamn pimp. I want my free personal pan pizza, motherfucker. I'm a learned young man. Give me pizza. Bill Clinton said so. Pizza Hut Bucket Program. What a time to be alive.
Shout out
Hashtag
Pizza
thank
Hut.
you, Bill Clinton. All right. So that's it. That's what public school was like for me in the
Hey,
90s.
man, it seems
a little bit of
pretty
good,
lit.
a little bit of bad. But I think it's safe to say that it made me the man that I am today.
Yes, sir.
A college dropout that does shitty stick figure cartoons on the internet.
Hey, don't do that.
The end.
These is fire, bro. These is fire. Don't do that.
Bruce.
Shout out Bruce. Always pays for that subbing over there, man. Nah, but them honestly, bro, them jobs at school, they was taken serious, bro. If you was a line leader, bro, you was on a whole nother of authority that was unheard of in school. You know what I'm saying? I never had the crossing guard one. That's kind of crazy. I feel like to trust a kid to be the crossing guard, you gotta worry about them going to the street. How you gonna have them in charge of who goes to the street or not? You know what I'm saying? I feel that's kind of crazy. Y'all comment below. You ever had that job or anything like that? Cause I definitely. I've never even seen that before. But the Pizza Hut, that bucket challenge. I'm trying to think what the challenge was. It wasn't a pizza. It was something else. I forget, bro. And also there was the Sweet Life and Zach and Cody challenge, bro, to get that free trip. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was trying to get on there. I was trying to get that trip. But with that being said, let me know some things from your childhood that y'all remember, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember Bloody Knuckles. That you used to play Ninja. Y'all know if y'all play Ninja. It's like you like put your hands up and you get one move. That person's hand. What else we play? We play a lot of the games. You know what I'm saying? So comment down below some games y'all played. If you enjoyed the video, that like button, that sub button, and let me know what you see on the channel. It's your boy TK, and 3 uploads today.